it's time to move from the land of fantasy. There are lots of adventures ahead. Most of you are familiar with Disney's true life adventure films, and you know that they were the inspiration for Adventureland right here in Disneyland. Today we offer true life adventures of a different sort. We take you beyond our theme parks on vacation experiences around the globe. Or as we say, we're taking the magic on the road. First, Disney Cruise Line, with lots of new adventures. We're adding 2 state-of-the-art ocean liners, the Disney Dream in 2011 and the Disney Fantasy in 2012. We had a special ceremony in Germany last month when the ships are being built called a keel laying. It's an old tradition where you put a coin on the keel for good luck. And Donald Duck and Captain Tom did this a few weeks ago. The whole section of the Disney Dream is just one of 80 blocks needed to make this ship. The ship is 124,000 tons, 25% bigger than a Nimitz aircraft carrier. Meanwhile, we're expanding Castaway Cay in the Caribbean to accommodate these new ships. Among the additions, Pelican Plunge. It's a 2,400 square foot floating platform with 2 water slides and a giant bucket dump to soak guests. Finally, in 2011, the Disney Wonder relocates to the West Coast. All new itineraries are in store, including Alaska, and the beautiful Mexican Riviera. Now let's check out Adventures by Disney. Whether you want to climb the Great Wall of China, or go into the African bush, or float along Venetian canals, Adventures by Disney is for you. There are 19 different itineraries, and these are true adventures of a lifetime.
Now is the time to experience an extraordinary vacation. With Adventures by Disney, you'll live the stories of the world's most fascinating places, together with exclusive VIP access, authentic experiences with local experts, one-of-a-kind fun just for kids, just for adults, and just for families, all hosted by Disney-trained adventure guides. Adventures by Disney. Begin your family journey today.
What world tour would be complete without a stop in Hawaii? Our new resort in Ko Olina on the island of Oahu opens in 2011, and it's a whole new Disney vacation experience. It's a standalone resort which will retell the fascinating legends and traditions of Hawaii. Here, Imagineer Joe Rohde takes a look at the paradise rising on the shores of Oahu.
Everything we do is story and storytelling. So you have to imagine when you walk into this place, it won't just be like walking into a resort. It will be like walking into a great story, a film, a play, a myth, in which you suddenly are living inside that space. When you stand on the balcony of the Great Hall and look out over this site, you're going to be in the middle of a dense jungle, just like the upland jungles in all of the islands in the middle where it's wet. There's enough that you really could feel like no matter who you are and what you bring in your expectation to this place, there's going to be something there for you to sink your teeth into and really, really dive into and enjoy.
Does that look like part one? Well, aloha to Hawaii for now. It's time to explore new frontiers. Our original frontier land was inspired by pioneers venturing into the American West, and it featured thrills like this one. Pretty cool. Today, that pioneering spirit spurs Disney into new frontiers for us, like China. Hong Kong Disneyland is quintessentially Disney, but it's geared to a Chinese audience. We're expanding the park to add unique new attractions. There'll be familiar Disney themes, but we'll tell the stories in completely new ways. We're adding 3 new lands that you won't find at our U.S. parks. First, there's Grizzly Trail. It's an abandoned mining town from the late 1800s. It has massive geysers, leaking buildings, and a giant water play area. Warning, you will get wet. The centerpiece is Big Grizzly Mountain Mining Train, where you'll zoom through the town backward. This attraction incorporates the best of our coaster-style attractions. It has the launch system of California Screamer, the backward drops like on Expedition Everest, and humorous audio animatronic bears that, as usual, set the story in motion. Next door to Grizzly Trail is Mystic Point. It's located in an uncharted forest, and it's home to a strange manor owned by adventurer Lord Henry Mystic. Mystic Manor is filled with relics from his travels and supernatural forces that are accidentally released by his curious pet monkey. It's a new twist on Haunted Mansion, where you'll see cutting-edge special effects and you'll never have the same ride twice. Finally, there's Toy Story Land, where you'll see the characters you love from Disney Pixar's Toy Story. We've shrunk and we're playing in Andy's backyard, surrounded by giant toys. You'll join Slinky the dog as he chases his tail. You'll parachute with Green Army Men and Sarge and take a thrilling ride on Andy's RC Racers. You'll have to travel to China to see it all, but believe me, it is well worth the trip. There's an exciting tomorrow waiting for you at Hong Kong Disneyland.